Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hi. Hello, everybody. Oh, all you poor souls. You have no idea. Can't believe you would all fall for it so easily. I'm playing Taco Man's chapter on Taco Tuesday. This does not bode well. Hello, welcome, first time chatters and returning chatters. Welcome to the pit where I just play World of Goo mods. Sometimes there's, actual conversation happening, or I just end up screaming at dynamic geometry that won't go into the spikes. Damn you, Bubble Quest. Forgot that I had the stream open, so I jumped a bit when you started talking. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Also, is my audio fine? I always ask this every single stream because, oh, I think I just broke my chair. Uh, I just there was like this little, when um fabric or whatever has sometimes doesn't pick up what you're saying. Okay. Let me see. Noise cancellation. Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna randomly ramble for a little bit. And just think now it's fine. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Mod itself is short. Yeah, there's only 2 chapters. That's okay though. I wasn't planning on like a long stream or whatever. Like those Bubble Quest streams that were like 4 hours long, and by the end of it, I'm just like a pile of bones and decomposing flesh in my chair. The second is just 2 levels. No, it is a full chapter, but like there's no chapter 3 or anything. That was when it was discontinued. Mm, Just double checking everything. Well, accidentally clicked on another scene. What's up, Lil? It happens. It's fine. It's fine. We chill in this house. Or castle or manor or whatever ominous sounding abode. Ouija's abode. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Also, you like this image? I made it in literally 2 seconds. It's just like this Frankenstein of layers in my art program. It's kind of funny. Damn right. I'm the funniest person I know. I always laugh at my own jokes. No one is funnier than me. I'm the funniest of them all. I think we're good to go. Seven viewers. Wow. I can't even count that high. They love the tacos on Taco Tuesday. First time I ever heard about Taco Tuesday, uh, I think it was the menu. I watched the menu, and the chef, who's like Gordon Ramsay, having his whole existential crisis. Basically, he's kind of like he just said Taco Tuesday once, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. But apparently it is more widespread than I realized. Anyway, let's begin. Air quality advisory. Oh, good thing I'm inside. Damn, this takes me back. I should. I still have this profile. I think I've had this profile since my first stream, and it still has like 0 time on it. I haven't touched it. It's just Poe. kind of not picking up the syllables in what you're saying. Ah, okay. Okay, is this fair? And also, is it good with the game audio? God, this VOD is gonna be a disaster. Anyways, speaking of missing syllables, Poe, but Poe is Strongs because that's my stream profile. Like has just this World of Goo Corporation number right here. Can't do nothing with it. I also don't want... It's audio balance is so difficult. Because, like, either you can't hear anything of what I'm saying, or, like, you can hear my, like, the synapses in my brain firing and, like, the muscles in my throat moving, and it's, like, disgusting. It's hard. No one said this was so hard. You know when streamers are like, I have such a difficult job. Yeah, they really mean it. Mild sarcasm. Another planet. Ugh! Goo-filled tree. Herobrine telescope. My World of Goo 2 stream be like. I remember that. Hello, Ravon. Ain't that disgusting? Well, debatable. Some people can be like, you know, wow, it's some nice ASMR. And other people are like plugging their ears, like, make it stop. I don't know. I wouldn't know shit about that. Says, hi, darling. Aw, hi. It's me, Mom. I need to tell you something. World of Goo Corp still has backup. Like a backup program to make pipes. So there's still pipes everywhere. Don't worry. World of Goo Corporation won't bother you anymore. I'm serious. The new World of Goo Corporation lives underground. How weird is that? It's like an iceberg. The top is just a little bit of it. You've destroyed the top half. No, there's no need to destroy the bottom half. Honest. But make sure you check out some of those new cute goo balls only found on the other side of the world. Anyway, go meet the sign painter again and he'll talk you through some of the levels. Okay, see ya. Damn, I didn't know Mom was chill like that. Nor was Mom, like, sentient. The World of Goo iceberg explained. There's two types of icebergs. There's, you know, like, at the bottom it's like, floating point JPEG, World of Goo beta levels. And there's the other kind of World of Goo iceberg where it's like, deleted YouTube channel of a World of Goo streamer. Welcome to a whole new world. Wait a second. This isn't a new world. Is it? I don't know. How about we find that out later? Because now we have a problem. A big problem. Former type of iceberg is better because it's actually about World of Goo. That's what I'm saying. Yeah! But like it's funny because there literally are those two different types of icebergs. It's funny. There's like the World of Goo iceberg and then the Goo fans iceberg, where it's like at the very bottom it's like number 15, Jim 2102, and it's like, okay, dude. Have you seen the in-house editor of World of Goo 2 being dropped? Yes, I have. I've heard a lot about it. I've seen people use it. I've tried it, but I think there is some kind of issue going on with the game. I think the update broke a couple of stuff because usually I would use the config file to turn off stuff like camera bob because I get motion sickness very easily, and if I don't have that turned off, I get quite sick. So, like, I haven't really used it much because the config isn't really working. So, I can't really play it until, like, find some way to disable the camera bob and other motion sickness, vomit, whatever stuff. This tree is the biggest in the universe. Yes. The universe! It's pretty colossal, isn't it? How about we climb it? Gooball just told me that I'm insane. Am I? Well, how about we try to climb it? Okay, see you near the high divide. New and improved insane sign painter. Ever hit him with the whole World of Goo is a goods, boom boom and booms? I can just like knock these out. Yeah. All the goo balls looking different, but not the signs and stuff. It's just stylization, I suppose. This is a very... This is generally considered, like, you know, one of the classics of World of Goo chapter mods. It was made quite a while ago. Oh, I accidentally just clicked a button. What have I done? No! Curse you, technology. Oh, that's right. I forgot to... I have this keybind that I set up for myself that basically locks my mouse to one of my monitors, because I have a dual monitor setup. So, like, if I tried to move my cursor over this way, it just won't let it with the keybind enabled. I forgot to turn it on. So I, like, clicked off the game on Twitch. It sent me down a random link. It's terrifying. High divide, huh? Hiya! Good to see you again. Forgot to introduce these beautiful gooballs. The maple gooballs. Don't be scared. They're quite harmless, I think. Okay, behold the great high divide. But before you go up, please be nice to those eyeless goos over there. They can't see because they're eyeless. Anyways, I'll leave a sign near the place. Many goo balls call. The great gravity grope. I don't even know what grope means. The confused sign painter. Thanks, lobotomy sign painter. Big fan of this fool. How are these maple goo balls? There's a lot of different species of maple. I think like the classic sort of idea of like a maple tree is what you see in the leaf for the Canadian flag, where it's just like the leaf of like a sugar maple or something. But Ace or ACA is actually a very, very large group of plants, and that's like, you know, the entire maple family. It's mainly like deciduous trees and shrubs and stuff, but oh, I don't think this is going to make it. Good night. And so you get a lot of like wacky shapes of leaves. I'm actually growing maple seedlings because maples are very common in my area. I know, big fucking shock. I live in Canada and it has maples. But like I'm growing quite a few different species. And the weather's been like really bad, but like it's very interesting to see. Hang on, I should probably catch up with chat. There's a lot of stuff. Joining the world of the server, the World of Goo 2 community button sends you to soon. It's a pretty cool place. Gained a resurgence lately. Maybe. Same sign painter as Lost in Paradise. Yeah, kind of, except like except the sign painter in Lost in Paradise doesn't pretend to be normal, insane, and all put together. He is minus the part where he dies. Yeah, the Lost in Paradise sign painter dies of the cringe virus. I was a very good writer. But those goo balls taste like heaven. Chat starts spamming, of course. Well, hasn't happened yet. To my dismay, there's only like 5 people in existence who ever watch my streams. Well, I shouldn't say that because there's 10 people watching now, but I love being hyperbolic. Wow, this doesn't seem too hard, but gravity is higher for some reason. So, I'm just saying this. Be careful. The sign painter. Okay. Wonder what goo soda tastes like? Coca-Cola. Most definitely Coca-Cola. Like how the signpost has a digital pole for no reason. It's like, you know how in Fight Against the Shopkeeper, where the shopkeeper like hacks the signs, but they're made of wood. And it's like the hyperlink blocked. Incoming message. But you're like staring at a piece of wood. It's now it all makes sense. Also, what a god-awful bridge. Coca-Cola, but it's 10 times stronger and it has the consistency of peanut butter. Peanut butter. Oh, I see. I saw. What? Okay. Someone messed up with the gravity settings. Yes, okay. That took so much concentration, you guys wouldn't believe. It didn't. Because I'm just really good at the game like that. Don't ask me how long it took to playtest Cyberstorm. The suckler. I only want Scoo product. Sounds like an Unknown World boss. Nah, Unknown World could never be that cool. Nice pipe. I want to be able to read this sign. Can I read this now? Hi! Pretty gloomy day today. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, use the basic goo balls to get to the pipe. But be warned, there is a spinning cog over there! The cautious sign painter. I think I mentioned the weather like once. This is gonna be like the most old person thing I've ever done in my life, but I'm going to complain about the weather right now. So, the past week has been atrocious. You know, it has, it started off with extreme winds. I think it went up to like 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah. This was last week, and this was around Monday. So 60 kilometer per hour winds, which is like, you know, that's like bad. Generally you want to like stay inside during that. Then the day right after, keep in mind, I live in the northern hemisphere, so it's supposed to be summer right now. The day after was an Arctic storm with even higher winds up to 100 kilometers per hour and hails. So it's like, you know, a death trap. Wait, what's a kilometer? Oh, you Americans. Just think, think like 500 cheeseburgers per hour or something like that. Just picture that, okay? So anyway, follow through with me. The next day was a heat wave in effect. So it went up to like 30 degrees Celsius outside temperature, and I live in a cold country. You know, I usually generally a warm day is like 20 degrees. And even still that's kind of like you want to be in some shade. At least I do. Like because I grew up here. I don't really handle the heat. But I handle the cold fine. But in this case, it was like, you know, miserable 30-degree weather. And air conditioning doesn't exist here. It's a foreign concept. So I don't have air conditioning. So it like properly sucks. Then the day after, and this is all still in the same week. The next day after the heat wave, air quality advisory warning. Yes. This is wildfire season over here. So, and especially, you know, recently with the years, it's been getting worse and worse. The wildfires have become more prevalent and more severe as well. And so we generally are starting to call this like wildfire season. And when you have wildfires close by and, you know, crazy high winds, it carries a lot of like of the smoke from all the stuff that burned and all the fires and stuff like that, and that tanks the air quality. Like you go outside and it smells like a campfire. Your eyes burn. So that was that day. So for the entire week I basically stayed inside because it was just miserable. And I just bought trees for my yard, and I've been wanting to plant them all week, but there hasn't been good weather. Anyway, there's my weather rant. You would look at this. It's quite a sight, eh? Okay. Gotta tell you something amazing about goo balls. They hate being in midair. They hate it. So a goo ball tries to find the nearest strand, and he or she grabs onto it, or they or it. It's Pride Month. So think about this. Goo ball grabs onto strands, and you can also throw goo balls, yes? So, why don't you put a strand in midair and throw a goo ball at the strand to push it? How amazing is that? Try it, then master it. Because you're gonna need it in the next place. Believe me, the sign painter. Some insane... Oh! Well, they're going to space. Spanish and whatever. You mean the language in Breaking Bad? Are you sure you verified Cyberstorm? At this point, I don't know anymore. Maybe, like, some kind of, like, intelligence bureau planted fake memories in my mind that I actually completed it by myself. wonder if that neck pop appeared on the microphone. If so, I am sorry. Ah. This looks deadly. Be careful and remember, use the skill. You remember the skill, right? So the one where you hit a strand in the air to push it. Well, if you don't remember, you're stuffed! Like chicken stuffing. Stuffing. The hungry sign painter. Sign painter is so real for that. Motherfucker! Why does it go so far up? There we go, that's more like it. Wow. I think I'm going to sneeze. Get the goose to the pipe. Pipe is on the right, the sign painter. Bless you in advance. Crisis averted. Hello, welcome to the stream. Apologies, I don't actually know how to pronounce your username. Is it Batoski? Batoski? Also, goodbye, Gooballs. They yearn for the cold water, as do I. One thing! Don't swim. The water is dangerous, really dangerous. Just pulls you down, 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 until there's no more up. I like how I paused it right as this happened and there wasn't a sound of the goo balls dying or anything. Till there's no more up, the sign painter. Oh, there's just a thud. That's... This is awesome. Don't swim. I should have listened to it. We horizontal transportation innovation subjugation committee up in this. Out my way, sign painter. You wouldn't know shit about that. Oh, I see the particles. Don't drink and swim? That's true. One of the realest things anyone has ever said. Out me way, ya landlubber. Pirates are so funny, I wish they're real. I don't know if they ever actually, like, talk like that. It's like... Can't see a thing. Poor gooballs. Seems they found a little hole in the trunk of the tree. The hole goes up, then slightly to the right, then up again. The sign painter. I can't see a thing. So that one part in Unknown World Chapter 2. Thank God I got rid of that mechanic. Holy. Good riddance. But it's okay because there's already like a bunch of other mods that do the same mechanic, so, you know. There's no more dark levels in Chapter 2 in the new version? Yeah, I purged all of them. and replace them with like the just like puzzle levels, I guess mainly. Was it already that inappropriate? I don't know. I just after a while I kinda got like bored of them. And also like it's you can't really decorate them because it's all just like black and you know, you can't really all the best you can do is just like place a couple bushes that the particle appears behind and that's all you can do. It's just it's kind of a I don't know. Look! It's one of those rare Rudy Goo balls. Looks pretty cool, right? Can stick on walls, which would come in handy. But it is also flammable. Good thing there's no flames around here. The sign painter. Attached to this? Or this wall? Oh. This is a better way I can do this. Do we ever see the Rudy Goo ball get ignited? I don't remember. I actually don't remember much from this mod. All I remember is the concrete. In chapter 2, the concrete goo balls, because I remember, like, wanting to eat it, even though it was fucking concrete. And also, I've watched people play recently, but also, you know, take that with a grain of salt. ADHD exists. I was probably, like, half awake or, like, staring into space or something. The club. Oh yeah, the club. How could I have forgotten that? One level gym can complete with the exact goo ball type. Oh, it just wants like everything. The all-consuming pipe. Tears flooding down my cheeks. Eyes are bawling. Fingers are sweating. That was stupid. Hey, well, at least I know that I can't do that. So. Stupid. Yeah, exactly. Goodbye. Yeah, I made Cyberstorm, by the way. Yeah, I made Cyberstorm, by the way. Hang on, I'm using my brain for a second. I'm using my brain for a second to come up with an excuse. And my excuse is that you guys, the chat, my lovely chat members, are very distracting. No, I love you all. Misanthropical manner it up there? You made that too, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Sure as shit doesn't look like it though. Okay. The root pokey is a trap. It is too fat. It will weigh down your leap hole structure. Downloading into my memory. Guys, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in World of Goo. Okay. Just one very slight second. I'll be back in 2. Okay. Observation branch. Hello again. Not the ancient telescope. Wow. This ancient telescope is awesome. I marked out where you have to go to wake it up. It's where the red arrow is. Okay, see ya, the sign painter. Now here's the best part. This is done with, if I recall, this is done with target height. So, explain that, atheist. The other factory. They make them. Ah, I hate tomatoes, I said to myself. As I looked out the bus window, I realized we were approaching the tomato factory. How do you do, Miku? The other factory. It says, New! New buttons are made to help you. They're red. Red buttons are just to tell you that a new goo ball is able to be used. New goo balls. Oh, 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 oh shit. Oh shit. I can't move my mouse. I start busting a move. I can't stop. I can't stop. Help! It's wild to have this like funky music, like, yeah, this is lit, but like it's like some decrepit smog and like it's I don't know, it doesn't seem very inviting. Look, even the grass is dead. Look! In the distance, it's old Goo Ball Factory. They make them. Yes! Yeah! I should have known. What a sight. Apparently some new Goo Ball is soon to be released. There was an announcement saying that a big on button needs to be pushed before the product machine starts. How weird. Never thought that Goo Balls could actually be made. But I guess here's my answer. Well, why are you waiting here? Go! To the factory. The other factory. The industrial sign painter. Oh, I love it here. Just cross the 66th parallel. If I knew what that meant. Friday Night Funk versus the other factory. Cross the 66th parallel. The Arctic Circle because white, I guess. Now, around where I come from, we call that latitude. 60 degrees latitude north from the Tropic of Cancer. Why do you even have Rudy Goo Balls in this level? Because they're chill like that. They're drawn to banger beats like this. And also, like, because, you need ginger ale for the party, of course. And, like, one person drinks it because they're on a diet. Root beer! Or it could be root beer. I think root beer would probably work better. On! Turn it on! Should I blow up the world? Nervously sweating, I don't know why this is so funny to me. Oh, I don't want to press it. I don't want to press it. Please, anything but making me press it. So I'll go. Make sure you don't miss it when the on button is pushed. Finger above the send button when I write hi to my crush. Oh, hi. What the heck are those? They look like weird balloons. Seems you can't grab them. They must be evil! Oh well. Just build on the basics to go up high. The weight should push it down. The sign painter. God, it's funny. Me when I have to press a button that explodes the poop factory because I'm bored. I should just have these. This is kind of what my hands have been looking like lately. Drink some water? Fine, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. There. Not yet, not yet. Drink some water! You're hyperventilating! No, 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 not yet. No, God, no, not yet. No. Oh! Push. Hit the box with the goo ball really hard to press a button? But it's like scary. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Weird. This doesn't actually look like a machine. What are you talking about? Just looks like some pile of cogs. Oh wait. That concrete block over there to your right. Asked a local goo ball, and he said that inside that concrete block thingy is some really high-tech technology. Holy cow! I don't think you can see it, but in the distance is a hill. Above that hill is a huge pipe spewing out new goo balls. You gotta check it out. The sign painter. Sign painter can speak goo ball. Pineapple. Oh no. Fuck. Okay. New Predator Goo sounds in the preview of Unknown World. Voice acted by yours truly. As with a lot of things in that mod. Because my voice can do some weird stuff. Okay, I actually need a drink of water after that one. Germa reincarnate? Transgender Germa isn't real. They can't hurt you. I guess I'm supposed to attach to this wall. Yeek, this place giving me the creeps. I sure hope there's no, like, hydraulic presses or, like, hamburger helper grinding machines to get shredded into. The wondrous, all-consuming machine. Meat Factory, too scary for a kid's game. Meat Factory. How do you know about... Wait. Oh, you might just be talking about some, like, random meat factory. The Unknown World song on set. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I forgot that that was even on SoundCloud. I was just like, wait, what? What? Why is there like leaks? I was like, so weirded out. God, I'm an idiot. I sometimes just forget that my SoundCloud even exists. I sometimes forget that my SoundCloud even exists, because, like, even if you look at it now, it's, like, so unorganized, and I think the upload limit is also, like, used up anyway, but, like, it's like, I keep forgetting that's even there. Hacked into your computer to see Unknown World Chapter 3. Little did you know, Unknown World Chapter 3 has hacked to see you. Sound clown. He's spitting. Almost just junked it there. I'm glad I didn't. Me Gootron. Oh. These animals. Behold! The Me Gootron, a new way to build, with awesome improvements and cool concepts. It is practically the best goo ball to build with. Cybernetic sign dude. Yeah, but can it respond to my prompts? When the teacher asks to write down our names, but ChatGPT servers are down. Classic. Here's a real story. So I'm a university student studying for entomological ecology, and the studies between plant and insect interactions and stuff like that. And I just finished my 4th year. But like the past, I think the past term that I did, I took some of my prerequisite classes, yeah, and that's it's you get like a large variety of students. You either have people like me who's you know had a couple of years on already under in university and the programs and stuff like that, and you have people who it's their first year. That's kind of just the nature of prerequisite courses. Um, so for one of my classes, I would have to. Ooh, I can collect these guys. For one of my classes, I would have to use labs, right? Because on campus and especially in the field that I'm going into, that's like a branch of biology. There's a lot of lab work involved, and a lot of it you can't really do on your own. I mean, you could, but like you'd easily overwork yourself. Um, but like I remember this past year for my labs, it was rough. Not because like I was struggling, but because my lab mates were struggling. They were so far off the deep end on the ChatGPT rot, like it wasn't even funny. Well, okay, it was a little funny, but like it was also very frustrating because they didn't like know how to do anything. Like, okay, here's a the ethanol that you need to preserve the specimen for dissection, stuff like that. Like stuff that like if you just listen to the instructions, and this is coming from me. I have like turbo ADHD. I struggle in class. But like I listen and I at least know the instructions of what to do, and it's provided for you right there. These people would go to ChatGPT and look for steps on how to do these procedures. And like if it wasn't bad enough already, it just like the ChatGPT was just wrong most of the time. it was a nightmare. I think like it was the first year where I've actually had to work with properly incompetent people. And I mean, my first year, I also took some other prerequisites because first year is always at least some prerequisites. That's the point of prerequisites. Hydrogen. Oh my god, excuse me. Talking too much. Like you, in statistics class, which this it's kind of boring, but like at least for my field in ecology, it's a very important thing. Very very important material that you have to learn. Because like pretty much everything about ecology, like population surveying and stuff like that, is just statistics and using the statistical formulas that you learn. But I'll admit, the group projects were the like atrocious. And where was I? Oh, I'm Yeah, so I've had a couple of people where I'm like, okay, we this sucks, but like we have to do this group project because it's like required, and these like people that I have to interact with and that I like never hear from ever again since then, because a statistics course is very what's the word? It's very like a lot of different people use it, I guess, for various different fields in university. Overcrowded? Yeah, kinda. And just like people that like didn't. It was their first year, and at the time it was my first year too. So it was, a huge sort of shift whiplash from high school. But there were some people where they while we were doing the group project, which I would like add them on Discord and call them so that we could work on the project together. They'd just be like complaining the whole time. Like they're like, I don't want to do this, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking do it either. But like, I gotta. But even still, that is light and day compared to this year, where I had to work with chat GPT heads that like couldn't read the lab manual that was given to you, and that you literally had to buy from the bookstore. It's required. Anyways, that's my story. Can I read this? No. What? Hydrogen. Both a chemical and a goo ball. But note that they are, well, weird, in a way. Anyway, have fun with them and be careful. Be very careful. They sometimes become lighter at random moments if too many are connected. Oh, and one last thing. They also hate being next to one another. The sign painter, yo! Is that Breaking Bad reference? The only reason I say that is because it was talking about hydrogen, which is, a chemical. And because, like, the sign painter suddenly turned into Jesse Pinkman? Hydrogen versus coughing. I don't want to do it either, but unfortunately management doesn't account for our wishes, so let's just do our shit together and see what we can wrangle. Yeah, at least, like, I'm done. I'm finally finished with all my prerequisite courses, so now, heading into getting my master's. It's going to be a lot easier because to reach that point, the people that I'm working with are also going to be like, locked in, and that's a good thing. Cuz it's so much easier to just crank out a like work like that and get done quick so that you don't have to worry about it or stress on it, than just like wherever the hell was done before. And of course, I don't like working. I don't like really doing statistics and stuff. I don't like writing lab reports and anything. I do like animals though, and I love adventuring outside, and so luckily my work does involves some of that. But yeah, even like, you know, having to do some of the boring stuff like the math and the calculations and stuff like that is, of course, I don't really enjoy that, but like, you gotta do it, especially to be a scientist. Get some concretes and build a layer on top of the maples. Quick! Okay. Yeah, these were what I was talking about. Using Best of Times music? Is this a reference to Fight Against the Shopkeeper? We aren't ready for that discussion. Ah. Out of my way, sign painter. They look like taffy. Uh-oh. Couldn't be me. Toxic, what's wrong with you? You're just laughing in ecstasy today? Yo, every time I wake up, I ask myself what the fuck's wrong with me. No, but, I don't know. I sometimes, like, I have, manic days, and I guess today's just one of them. Towers stand strong? Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is just... okay. That's easier. Towers stand strong. I bet the concrete goo tastes good. Finally someone who's speaking my language. Wow, lots of talking today, huh? Most of us here do, no? Maybe, maybe. Thog perhaps knows about that. Oh, I didn't even realize I could detach these. Here's a good tip for those cool concrete goo lovers out there. Me, concrete goos love being in the way. Me, normal goos be nice and let other goos go behind them or in front. In other words, the concretes push other goos out of the way. Me, sometimes this can be helpful. Winky face. Winking sign painter who likes concrete and tacos. Taco Tuesday. I knew I wasn't crazy. Anyways, I don't know why I was saying any of that. I'll be honest, I wasn't entirely following what the sign was saying. But I do remember this level. Kinda. Oh. Don't go back in time to eat your taco again? I haven't had a taco in a while. Wow, that's depressing. This level is a skill issue for most people I've seen play it. I could see that. That's a kind of a crap spot. Might be here a while. Oh, pain. Why didn't they set the Maxlin 1 or Maxlin 2? Whichever one determines the strand balls to 0. I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame, isn't it? I could see that, Toxic said, as she's about to realize that she's on the list of those people. Listen! Listen! The shade is getting a little... It's getting a little shaded over here. Call me Citadel. Ah. There we go. Well, that's more like it. Oh, man. Idea. Bad idea, but an idea. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. What am I talking about? What's this level? Probably the 7th layer of Dante's Inferno. Oh. There we go. Also doesn't help that these... Fuck me! I don't remember it being this long. This level is called Toxic is about to prolong this stream. Promise not to do. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna need a couple Mickeys after this. What's... No, I shouldn't jinx it. Never mind. I will keep my mouth shut. And remember to charge that Chromebook. Ugh. See, once I got the hang of it, it wasn't so bad. My own little factory for ages 3+. Not. This is too dark for a kid's game. Uh-huh. Random fuses. Do I go up? Rhetorical question. Ah, goodbye. There they go. This is a sandbox level? Oh, okay. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I guess that's just a sandbox. Look at that squished level button. Ooh. Celebration. Woohoo! It's celebration time. But what are we celebrating for? It's turning on. What was that? Who needs goo balls? Uh-oh. Where's that? Was there like a creepypasta Ivy teleporting around? Is that being picked up on the stream? What? It's like a ghost sighting video from 2011. What? Let's just wanna admire it for a second. This is incredible. This is art. Maple.exe. I've been watching some Creepcast lately that has like Meat Canyon and Wendigoon. I've only watched a couple, but I did watch one they did on Sonic.exe. God, that story is trash. Like it was like very popular at the time, but like it's just it's so like bad. You can tell that the person that made it was like probably still in the womb. But no, it's almost like bad funny. But like the people, they take it seriously. It's like this was like the standard scariest thing at the time, and that's like crazy to think about. I don't know what these heliums are doing. It's like they're kind of behaving like atoms, which makes sense because they're helium. Except it's like multiple atoms of helium or whatever. I don't know. Will there be music from World of Goo 2 soundtrack in the unknown world? Aren't they hydrogen? Yeah. What was I gonna say? World of Goo 2 music. Yeah, I think so. There'll be like a couple of songs. I'm just gonna build up this time. I thought I could just like fly up, but eh. There's definitely some of my levels where there are songs in that soundtrack where it's like this would go fucking hard here. Also nice, incredible, wonderful. Let's try this again. So for now, yeah. Whether or not I'll keep it, like, I don't know, probably. But then again, I'm like changing fast. Everything to do with that mod every second. Because I'm a fool, and that's why it takes like 5 years to make a chapter. But I mean, I'll say, you know, this stuff that I've been working on, I am happy with it. I'm happy with what I'm going for, and a lot of the chapter 1 stuff is definitely finalized, and even a couple chapter 2 things where it's like it feels so perfect already to me, and so I'm just like, I probably don't have to make any more changes to this. It's probably just fine as it is. Then there's other ones where I'm like, I could make this level better, and then I remake it all from scratch because it's a bad habit. Oh no. Will there be an update with the newest chapter 1 before the chapter 2 update? Probably? Because I think there'd still be like a pretty significant time gap between the two oh god, my brain. My brain. Gap between the finalization of the two. Because, you know, chapter 1 is almost there. Chapter 2 is still quite a way to go, especially since of the incident where a good chunk of my files were corrupted, and I lost quite a few levels, and I have to remake them. Yippee! But, you know, I think just because I'd like to make sure that I at least have something out there, and like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't want. I'm not usually against like, I'm usually not a fan of like being pressured into having to push something out, because I think that makes it more stressful when it's supposed to be fun. But at the same time, I don't want it to be like, 30 years later when I finally have something ready. Okay, there we go. Let me just try this again. God, what a disaster. This is like the most simple, easiest level to ever exist. Wait for it to come down? Oh, was it? I thought it was going on forever. Oh no. Oh no. That was my freedom. What have I done? Okay. Let's try this again. I'm just gonna... make the nightmare end. You could try streaming other games too, just to like diverse your content a bit. Don't necessarily need to stream World of Goo all the time. I have been thinking about that. It's just... I'm not really sure how it would go, because, a lot of games I usually just play them at... Oh, that's the end. A lot of games I usually just play on my free time, like various roguelikes and stuff like that. And so if that were the case, I probably wouldn't be streaming every single game I play, because like I don't really plan on being like a full-time streamer or anything. I just do this to hang out. But I don't know, maybe some games. It would also have to be some games that are like good for banter, because yeah. I don't think I'd really be like let's playing all the time. That's not really how I roll my dice. Make content and a hangout? Yeah, but it is more the latter, because to make content implies that like it's, producing like videos or making streams as to like, I don't know, make obtain some kind of profit from it, like money or whatever. But I don't accept donations. I don't even have my fucking like bank set up to Twitch or anything like that. It's just like that's not really what I want to do. But like, I guess in the sense hangout stuff, it would be easier to play some more replayable games and just, chit chat or whatever. Because there's only so many World of Goo modded chapters where I'm not just like, I think I should go to the pipe up there. Wow, take a look at that. That's a new Goo Ball right there. Wow. Which, that's the Let's Playing or whatever. Which it can get a little tiring after a while. I don't know, we'll see. Baldy plays World of Goo. You want to know a horror story? If I... so, genetically speaking, I was on track record to go bald. But hormones have saved me. Love to somehow support you financially. I don't know. I mean, the thing with donations is like people, of course, you know. I'm just gonna hang on. Let me change the scene a little bit, and let me just. There. Just have that for now. I get that, like, you know, donations aren't mandatory or anything, and like people literally they have to, you know, you don't just like, it's like, oh, you have to pay me to watch my streams or anything. So it's not like that, and it's just like, you know, through kindness or whatever. But I don't know why my brain has this sort of like weird Walter White pride where I'm like, I don't really like taking money, even though it's like stupid and it's just like people being kind and like it shouldn't be like a big deal. For some reason, it just like my brain is like, oh, what is this? You're taking from charity, you fucking loser, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's wonder what the mapping of Chapter 2 of Unknown World will look like. I have finished the chapter map for Chapter 2. I have actually finished it. It is... this is gonna sound really silly because it's like, it looks so cool and it's so awesome and so pretty, but I can't show you. But it's literally that. I think it's more fun to like, you know, show it on release. I think that like engages people more. Where they're just like they look at it and they're like, damn, this is it, you know? I think that's kind of a it was like when I first played World of Goo 2, the first chapter, The Long Juicy Road, wasn't shown in any trailers or promotional material or anything. But like when I first clicked into it, I spent a while just like staring at it because it's like wow, this is really happening, and it's like this this world of goo, it exists. It's right in front of me. And I think that's like a cool, fascinating feeling that I want to sheepishly replicate for the sake of my ego. I don't know what I should do now. I'm kind of in the mood for continuing streaming, but I'm not sure what I do. Play my level? Should go to bed, it was fun. Yeah, take care. Take care. Have a good sleep. What's your level, Ravon? So World of Goo 2 level, I'll send it to you. I talked about this earlier in the stream. I don't know if you were there for that, but I can't really play World of Goo 2 right now with the editor update because something to do with the config file and stuff like that. It doesn't work anymore in the new update. So whenever I try to turn off the camera bob effect, it doesn't really like work. And so I'm waiting to see if there's like maybe a fix for that or anything. Because I get motion sickness very easily in video games. I don't know why. Anytime I play a game, I'm like, okay, motion blur, turn it off. And any kind of camera bobbing, just like get rid of it, screen shake, stuff like that. So without being able to turn that off for now, I can't really do much with World of Goo 2 in the meantime. Also, maybe personal question, but like, I don't like talking, you said once in your bio, and you have like dissociative boundaries. Has that worn off after a while? Sorry if it's too personal, by the way. No, it's okay. I could go into it a little bit. So, for context, I have like a pretty I guess significant mood disorder. And that usually affects the way that I'm able to talk to others and also like feel about myself and also how personable I can be with people. And it has gotten better. Like I've found better ways to manage that kind of stuff. Usually through like a lot of therapy and whatever, and also medication. Um, but yeah, it would be like, very flippant moods and stuff like that, and it was hard to keep up, I guess, with other people, especially since like it's hard to describe how it actually feels to have this sort of disorder, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling more confident. I think also part of it too is not necessarily related to like the mood disorders or like stuff like that. Is just I used to be very shy, like very very shy. I think even for a long time I wouldn't talk to anyone, like not even my family or anything, and like I was that was just the way that I was, but like after some time, and it did take a while, but like I'm definitely better at it. I'm there, like I remember my second year of university. It was the first time I ever actually asked a question in front of the classroom. I've never done that before throughout school, but that was like the first time I have because like something just like flipped. It's so strange to describe, but like yeah, I used to not like talking, and even sometimes like there are times even nowadays where I'm like I need some downtime. I don't really want to talk to people. But like back then it was like all the time, and that made it especially hard to moderate a Discord server. Which, to be fair, I only really, I'm an administrator for legacy's sake for the most part, because something just snapped something inside me. Apologies if I'm like word salading. I I trip over my words a lot. It's probably like not exactly a secret or anything. You just listen to me talk, and I usually like take a bunch of words and mash into a ball, and it's sometimes like I don't know, talking is talking in concise sentences is very difficult, and even in writing too. I still struggle with typing sentences that don't just like, run on, run on, run on, run on, and are just really repetitive or whatever. Personal mood episode. Yeah. It's hard. So I've struggled a lot with mental health throughout my life. But and I don't want to say that to like make anyone worry or anything, because I am miles better, feeling better about myself than I used to. But like I do still have depression, and it makes it hard, but also it makes me stronger. And that's the way I like to look at it, I guess. And that's what helps me go through. All right, is that enough one-to-one? What should I do? Think the camera bobbing is like level based apparently, since it's something that you can choose in like level settings. Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder then if it would be possible to make a mod that just like changes all of them for you. That'd make it very, easy. I mean, send the level to me, I'll try it out. But if there is any kind of camera bobbing, I will punch you. Not actually, but I will figuratively punch you. Oof, threat. Yeah, aren't I so evil like that and malicious? And devious? Devious is a good word. Bubble and boil, trouble and toil. What do you put in there, you witch's brew? It's not Halloween yet. And so rar. 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 I know what you're saying. Let me download this. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, I don't know how any of this works. Okay, I don't know how the new update with like modding and stuff works. I don't know. Help me through with this. So I downloaded a file from you, Rayvon. What do I do with it? Go to World of Goo 2. When did you update World of Goo 2 last? It is up to date. I haven't played it because of the forbidden aforementioned. Oh my fucking god, this game is loud. Hold on. Let me take a. Okay, let's see if I can figure out. Ah! What am I doing? Okay, hang on. Okay. In order for this to work, okay, hang on. Let me hide any revealing information from this monitor. Because in order for this to work, I have to stream my entire computer screen. I think. I could change that, though. I should change that. Game capture? Can I just, like, capture in general? Any full screen application. Oh no, fucking OBS. Capture a specific window. World of Goo 2. Oh! Okay, okay. Is this working? Are we cinema? Game has audio, stuff like that. Game doesn't have audio. Fuck! Alright. See, what do I have this set up? Advanced audio properties. How about now? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, teeth crossed, and eyes crossed. Still no game audio? Very faintly. Bam! Is this fair? I'll make sure this is right, because I've never streamed World of Goo 2 before. Okay, we good? We good to roll? Alright. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to 100% the game, but like, you know, because of the update, I can't I can't finish it yet. But I have some achievements left. Okay. Alright, let's run this joint. Steam Workshop. Oh no, it opened another tab. Okay, I hope that wow, voice crack. I hope that by opening this, It won't just straight up show my Steam account on stream? Let's see. Most recent. Sacrificial sportsmanship. God, that's so unsportsmanlike. Okay, I'm downloading it. This is cool. This is a neat system that they have. I just wish they fixed the config.initialization. Refresh. There it is. Look at that. Jelly. Okay. Oh, this is a long fucking level. It looks cool though, I've been saying yeah, this looks cool. Okay. It looks good. I don't see any camera bobbing. I think I'm okay. I know it sounds stupid, but like the first on launch day I did get like really properly sick from the camera. Oh god, it's Don't do it. Don't do it. Are like signposts? Anything? No, it doesn't look like it. No, because it doesn't let me write anything. That's right, that's right. I forgot about that. Hang on, farming time bugs. Okay. Wish there was a paper jelly. I'm let's playing. What? Oh, that was, I guess, a force field. The fucking creative mode goofball. That was crazy. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Never mind, it's no longer fun. Golfers being sucked into hell because golf is stupid. Don't do it. I love golf. I love mulch. I don't think I have to shoot that high. There we go. I haven't messed with these guys in a while. It's like the most simple jump. There we go. My god. Okay, what's happening? I need 2 jellies, looks like, to get there. Okay. Pablo. Exactly, Pablo. Over here. And am I out of time bugs? Oh no, okay, I got that. It's okay. It's not okay. Top 10 scariest World of Goo 2 levels. Huh. Damn, no one told me World of Goo was a puzzle game. You mean to tell me that this is a physics-based puzzle game? What nonsense. Slowly morphing into a barn animal. Should I even go up there? Maybe. Let me just explore. Oh. Oh no. What a silly game involving goo balls. Silly game involving goo balls. Look at that shot! Audience should have gave more than just a measly little applause there. They don't know what it's like. See what I need to do here. Not even close. You don't know Rayvon's difficulty constructing capability. Well, I think when I play a level, I make every level look hard. Ooh. No. I think I need to pop this balloon. I play going up, it looks harder than than Burnout. Yerp. I'm like, drag and drop to build to the pipe? What's that supposed to mean? Yes. Oh. Okay, so this rolls this way, then... yeah, this looks good to me. Bully the jelly. No! Pablo, how dare you! Let's run it back. Oh, I have time bugs. Oh. Hypnotizing all of you watching right now. There were no time bugs. There was nothing I could have done at that point. Ooh. It's weird. This is gonna sound like such bullshit, but like, I'm like an okay player at World of Goo, but whenever I stream, I suddenly become like the worst World of Goo player on the planet. And you're probably thinking like, oh yeah, of course I'm just saying that to like, I don't know, make an excuse or whatever. And you're probably right. Oh, of course you're actually good when we don't see it, but whenever you play on camera, you're bad. Of course. Yeah, we totally believe that. You have every reason to not believe me. But I can assure you it's true. I just have no way of proving it. Now here's the thing. If I wanted to move this jelly this way, it'll just like and down here over to the Pablo zone. So I don't think I should do that. I think I should just leave that jelly. Epic Gaming. There's also this one too. I keep forgetting. Maybe I need all of them. I'm thinking, because even if this was filled up down here, it'd take a bit to get up there, so I think I need to even fill that up more. Okay. Anyone that play Fairway Inferno, they forgot time bugs exist. But in fairness, fuck. Is it still the case in World of Goo 2 where time bugs, do not, like, reverse, stuff like your moves count and stuff like that? Because if that's the case, then you can't really use time bugs if you're going for all the achievements. Can't believe I'm losing my mind over fucking golf! Is this what it's like to be white? No. At least the golf ball is not very dense, so fuck you. But this poor goo ball it's living inside of a perpetual torture chamber. What's this discrimination towards your image? What? I don't know. Fucking no, okay. I love golf. I love golf. I love golf. I love golf. Come on now. What? Oh, it's because of oh. Oh, yeah, I did say that. Well, I don't know. They type of discrimination is this towards your trueness? Okay, in my defense, oh no, I'm already gonna get cancelled, aren't I? It's too soon. I haven't hit 1 million subscribers yet. And I thought that's they like that's like their sport or whatever. It's like golf. No? Fuck. Explain thyself, mortal? Well, I'm caught. I'm caught. I can't. I feel like this goo ball. Fuck. Look, okay, at least 40% of my genetic makeup is what you would call white. So that, like, I have two sides and one of them is telling me to enjoy golf. That's all I'm saying. Fucking hate golf. Never mind everything. It's like the worst sport ever. Randy Von Oscar? Who is that? Who is that? Grappling Grognard? Toxic's got some explaining? I love golf. That's all you need to know. I love golf. See how much fun I'm having in the pit? See, look at that. Only real golf lovers would enjoy that. I just... Is it, or is it not, like an old white guy sport? Golf. Is that, like, incorrect? I'm having lots of fun! I love mulch. Hang on, let me farm time bugs while I wait. Yeah. Oh. What do you mean? Rayvon! What was that? What's this nightmare? I don't remember this. In golf? Golf? Could do this one first. This stupid floppy structure. Rayvon has a great monotone voice. I absolutely agree with you there. It's like, you know, in the very, very old version of Metal Matter, where when you first run into the magma block, the sign just says, bruh, magma block. When you're reading that, you can so perfectly picture, like, his voice saying it, like, just him saying it. That's just... Sorry. The snarls and turns into a wolf. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Fuck. Oh! Your days are numbered, Rayvon. Time bugs? Never. Thog don't care. Thog cares. Fine, whatever. Whatever, bro, you're a fake juggalo anyway. Come on. There we go. Okay. Slot machine active. Oh my god. It actually worked! I can't believe it. Do it. Yes. Yes. This is the most beautiful thing. It was all worth it. Life is beautiful. Fuck. Slop machine? I don't... Yeah, slop machine. That is what I said. I question myself, like, thinking, did I say slot machine or something? But that wouldn't make any sense. Slot machine does make sense. Words. Does make sense, though. I love golf. What will win over my undying love? Is it golf or mulch? There we go. See you on the flip side. Damn, this is making me thirsty. Poop. Did not just say poop. Vote on your phones now. Bets on mulch. Yes, yes! Fight amongst yourselves, yes! A Hummermancer. This is a very delicate procedure. You wouldn't understand. Oh, I did it. No way. The second jelly. Yes. No! Okay. Just had to give him a push. Mmm. Slop. This game does have very satisfying physics, don't it? Now what do I do about this head? Enter the blade. Yeah. Okay. No, you don't, no. I don't know why I'm turning into Muscle Man. Oh no, bro. Okay. I think I have to... I'm gonna try sniping it in the air. $5 billion trillion time bugs later. Oh. Look at that shot. And the audience gives her pathetic little applause. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like living in these streets. I was about to cry. Is that all of them? Mulch. And then everyone clapped type moment. Yeah, except they should clap. Because I'm a G. Okay. Ah! Okay. Look at that shit. Oh! I love golf. I take back everything I said about golf. I want to talk about it. Look at that. If the cinema guy were watching this right now, his arms would be like 20 feet long, like skyscrapers in the air. I beat your level. I beat your level. Now I'm going to give it a thumbs down. No. Peen test. That's a good level. That's a good level. It properly made me upset, and I think that's good. Well, I wasn't actually upset. Of course, here's the incoming copium. Here's the incoming copium. I play up my upsettedness for stream because I think it's entertaining. There, that's the end of my cope. Just curious, favorite level from Unknown World? Ooh. There is one that I made that I can't show. Because it's a chapter 2 level, and it's like near the end of the chapter. It's like around where there's like the last couple of levels. It's one of those. As for chapter 1, chapter 1. That's tough. I think now it's either Hurricane Horror or or Submerged Superstructure, which is a level that isn't in the available version, but I think I did show Submerged Superstructure on a previous stream of mine. I showed that level. That one's one of my favorites for chapter 1. Good idea. I won't like loop this. Do you have what you could do next? But it might take a while. Don't have to finish it, of course. Could play World of Goo 2 mods in a future video or stream. I do want to do that, but the only reason I played Rayvon's level this time is because he told me that there was no camera bobbing effect. So I was like, hell yes. Because this is literally going to be like my 5th time saying this in a stream, but like I don't want to get like motion sick again from the camera bobbing effect and the screen shake in the game. So if you make a stage, turn off camera standard and effects for no bobbing effect. Yeah, but you know, if I'm like downloading custom levels and stuff, some people might have that enabled. So in that case, I think it'd be better if I waited for some kind of a patch that makes the config.ini reusable again. Which I messaged Tomorrow Corporation on Blue Sky about it, but they haven't really gotten back to me yet. I think it's just because what lost my words. Apologies. I don't think they like check Blue Sky very often. Want to play a part of a new World of Goo 1 mod? A universe of World of Goo mod. I'm probably going to have a version without camera bobbing. Really short and decoration is key. Rayvon, round up this user. Mods, send him to the penis explosion chamber. No! No! You can't do this to me! I have my rights! I hear spam bot. Hang on, Rayvon's sleepy. I'll do it myself. There's a first-time chatter that was telling me best viewers on stream. I forget. Oh my god, I'm so like technologically illiterate. Yeah, crush its skull. Thank you, thank you. Sentenced to playing Rayvon's level for all eternity. Some like Q&A text. Add in 128. Let me see. I've been like, every time I mess with the Goo board, I always make a fucking fool of myself because I'm technologically illiterate. So like, it takes like 10 times for it to actually do what I want instead of like having trouble finding. Just well, like not the fault of the bot or anything. I'm just stupid. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my god, I did it. I did it first try. I'm so brilliant. My brain is expanding. My cranium is rapidly increasing in mass. I can move objects with my mind. Oh, this mod. Oops, I opened Spotify. Yeah, I've been thinking of streaming this mod eventually. It would probably be a separate stream because I feel like I'd play through all of it. I don't really know much about it. But like it is definitely on it's on the to-do list. I think I'd dedicate like a whole stream to it or something. Just cuz it's like it has quite a few chapters already. Recommend not doing that until it's finished because it's currently unfinished. Okay. If you ever join the World of Goo 2 community button server, working on a community assets pack, so I'd wonder if you'd be interested in contributing. Maybe. No, that has a criminal lack of balancing of content. Huh? I mean, mods are never perfect. It's not a big deal. We'll be finished soon since I have half of chapter 4 and chapter 5 to finish. Chapter 3 is somewhat hard, but the rest is really cool stuff. So poorly structured, it's not even funny. Okay, let's not like toss shade or at people like that. That's not necessary. Rayvon made a peak stage. I did see that one. Mostly because I watched Rayvon play it. Get a stream new Metal Matter when that drops too? Yeah. Yeah, I will. I have quite a few mods on my list. I want to play Mystify Collision World eventually. I also think I might play World of Goo and a half. I know, I have finished Bubble Quest, yes. All the full playthrough is on my second channel. Fuel Factory is too fun. I don't think I'll play Fuel Factory. Maybe if I like hate myself that particular day, because that mod is it's definitely rough. And I know it is. Making mods isn't easy. Making levels isn't easy. It is like, you know, it's one of those things where like even just layouts that aren't really fun to play, there's still, like, you know, some effort and stuff like that in it. So like I don't really like shitting on mods that much. So like it's hard for me to say, but like Mysterious Fuel Factory is definitely like rough to play. Which I don't feel good saying that. I don't like knocking down the stuff people make at it. But I don't know. I could do shopkeeper. Oh boy. Meteors, centipedes, and Burning Man heads with beauty lips in World of Goo 2? That'd be crazy. They had assets for those? I haven't heard about that. Centipede sounds cool. They also had Sponge Goo Ball Icon. They knew. I turn little black worms into centipedes. How's that go again? It's potato knishes. Potato knishes. Potato knishes. I love potato knishes. Went like that, right? Yeah. Elite ball knowledge. Giving the Pokey a unique sprite, but they didn't add him rip. What if they made it actually look like earwax? Some nostalgia material that I'm gonna send in a bit. Once it loads, it'll be such a nostalgia trip, I swear. Oh boy. God, I'm tripping. The anticipation. Actually, a promotional level. Yeah, I guessed that. Um, I guessed no, like, well, okay, my initial prediction for that level was it was gonna be like, I don't know, some kind of a, what am I call it? Like an actual level that you play. Probably, I thought it was gonna be in like chapter 3 or whatever. Um, and I think the part for me that made me think that was when I started looking at it more, made me think that it was just for you know, trailers and stuff like that, is how goo balls just like manifest onto the structure. Like they have like a spawn timer when some of them got spent, and I was like, ah, that's kind of weird. Speaking of developers, uh, no, it's still nothing yet. Okay. I know that Ron did, but I didn't. I know about the other two. It's really cool though. I was just like looking at the what's it called? The like a bot logs. It kind of like keeps track of user activity and stuff. And it's like recent members, and I saw Ron Carmel, and I was like, "What the fuck do you mean, Ron Carmel?" This this is kind of surreal. Oh, what is this? Oh god, it's an ominous Google Drive link. I don't actually remember these moments. ever see some of the older mods you and your friends did, such as Uncharted Regions and After the Corporation being continued one day? It's hard to say, because I do, I sometimes bring it up to them every once in a while, and they're usually like, uh, I really want to, but also I don't feel like, you know, working or whatever, and I'm like, yeah. And also, like, it's difficult too, because, now that we're older, we're all, like, adults and stuff like that, some of my friends just, they have a lot of responsibilities. And I do too, but I don't know, I usually spend a lot of my free time just, like, doing whatever. Usually unknown world stuff. But, yeah, so, I mean, every once in a while they say, like, maybe I should, continue this someday, some point. But, I don't know. So remember Code Red? Good lord. I think when I said, like, oh, I was gonna see if I could, make some levels for, like, a mini chapter. I made 3 levels and fucking gave up. And just focus more on unknown world. Which, I think that's fine, but, like... there's nothing necessarily wrong with Code Red. But, like, it's just... yeah... Does Goo still have Discord? I have not talked to him in, like, literally 6 years. So I don't know. Probably, but, like, I wouldn't know. And also, basically, like, handed the development over to me, and I mean, we all know how Code Red went. I flunked it. So it's discontinued. But it's because I'm focusing on Unknown World for the most part. Kind of just, like, pouring all of my ideas into that one, rather than having to worry about multiple mods. He made the GooFan server? Yeah, him and I made it. That was a long time ago. If you ever do make one, what do you think a World of Goo 2 mod of yours would be like? No idea. It would definitely be, like, something new, I think. Rather, like, new from the stuff that I usually do, but I haven't really thought that far ahead of what I do. I do plan on, making a mod for World of Goo 2 eventually. You said before you wanted to do Lost in Paradise 2. I think that was a long time ago. I think that became Unknown World eventually. If I did say, like, Lost in Paradise 2 for World of Goo 2, it was probably a joke. Cause yeah, it would, if I were to make something, it would be, like, fresh, I guess. I have to see, like, because the game's still pretty new, I have to see where, how advanced modding goes, and also I want to finish Unknown World, but I do eventually plan on, making a World of Goo 2 mod. Maybe when I'm like 70 in a retirement home, like chewing on jello with my dentures. I don't know. We'll see. But certainly I hope I'd do something like that. So many questions. Oh, I feel so popular. Talking about allegedly modding World of Goo 2, proclaimed if I'm probably gonna make something like a Lost in Paradise 2, but on second thought it would have spoilers, so hell nah. Something along those lines. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I could have been on, like, high drugs, for all I know. Like, really hard shit. If you want to play something short, then I have a World of Goo 2 level I made. Does it have camera bobbing? If it doesn't, then I will play it. Look it up in Discord then? No, you don't have to. I mean, like, people say things and they're not always, you know, set in stone, right? Us creatures, we you know, we say things and sometimes we forget about it and we like look back and we're just like, well, I don't really understand why I said that. This is one of those cases. I don't think I'd make a Lost in Paradise 2. Super dissolving thruster rush. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay, I'll play it. I'll play it. Let me look for it. Super dissolving thruster rush. I have a peculiar Steam username. Made that username when I was 4. Well, I made the username Toxic Goo when I was 14. Some things never change. Hey, let me load this. Load it up. Let me open World of Goo 2. Yeah, I think after this level I'll probably call it so that I can grab something to eat. Tend to my bodily needs. All that nonsense. Let's see. There it is. Super dissolving thruster rush. Uh-huh. They're like Betty balloons. Okay. Yeah, I know how thrusters work, I just... What? Fuck. Don't worry, I thought, relax, I'll handle it. Fuck. No, 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 not yet. No. So... Oh, there we go. The whimsical, wondrous goo product. But I even got OCD. What can I say? I'm the greatest gamer to ever do it. That was quicker than I thought. I know. Oh. There's no glitch in the Matrix. There's no glitch in the Matrix. There's no glitch in the Matrix. Oh. And you did say it was a simple level. Or quick, rather. I just wish it wasn't hidden in the server message dump. Don't worry about it. You know, what matters is how I feel now, I guess. And what I feel now is if I... Well, when I make a World of Goo 2 mod, it's going to be... like, it's going to be like something different, something new. Or rather than Lost in Paradise 2. It'll be completely disconnected from, like, Lost in Paradise, Unknown World. I want those to be kind of like closed brackets, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm tired. Well, no, I'm not tired, but I'm out of streamer juice. Stream ending soon. For real. Have it cut off on the side for extra effect. Modding capabilities were appropriate for it. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I hope that I just want to see like how the modding scene evolves first for World of Goo 2, like the tools being developed for it and stuff like that. Because I don't think I do all of it on the in-game editor. You know what I was talking about earlier with like air quality warning? Well, look who came crawling back. Air quality advisory in my area. See how bad it is. Oh, that's satellite tracking. Okay. It's fine. This is the air quality index. Moderate air quality is 51 to 100, is currently 68. Fun. Wildfire season. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time that I pull the plug and finally end stream. It went on for a little longer than what I was wondering. Oh, hang on. Join forces with Tomorrow Corporation. Help us out expand the World of Goo modding scene by supporting new things like what are your wishes for World of Goo 2 modding to be implemented. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not like very technical about this stuff. I don't really develop tools or anything. I know nil about programming, so I don't really know. I don't know what I'd be looking for. The question's kind of past my limited expertise. I keep getting distracted. Okay. Ending stream now. For real. Thank you, all of you, for coming by, watching, listening, whatever else. I think this was the most active stream I've ever had, which is that's kind of neat. Yeah, maybe I'll stream more soon. We'll see. We'll see. Basically, just there's not really like a schedule or anything. I just stream when I feel like it. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. Love the conversation. Love the games. I hate golf still. But yeah, all of you take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.